There's been a lot of talk about televising some of your debates, and you're talking about anonymity being taken for Justice Souter. It certainly would eliminate that. But I was wondering who would make the decision whether you would be televised, and do you think that would be a good idea?
Well, to take the second, I don't know who would make this decision because we haven't discussed who would make the decision. And there's actually, in the last few days, to my way of thinking, been pretty good debates on this question. There was a series of letters in the Times on Sunday that I thought presented both of these sides of this in a more sort of sophisticated way than I previously had seen. And there was an article, an op-ed in the Post a few days ago, where there's a woman who's a professor of communications, and she wrote a pretty interesting article. It's obvious why it might be a good thing to have the television, the oral argument sessions. The obvious reason is it would help inform people what we do. And I think it would be favorably impressed by and large, because you'd see 9 people who are trying to wrestle with these very difficult questions. They're trying to do their job. I think that would be the overall impression. So why not do it? Well, because I'm not sure about that. You see, what we don't know is one word symbol. If it were in our court, would it be in every criminal court too? Criminal cases, start televising those trials, there are a lot of problems. A lot of problems can arise, witnesses and jurors and so forth. But also the oral argument is just a tiny portion. Most of what we have is in writing. The oral argument's about 5%. And then people worry that it will be misinterpreted for this reason, that people do relate to other people whom they see, and the manner, and they relate to the people, parties. But most of what we do is going to affect 399 million people who aren't there, say. And they don't see those people. They can read about them, but they don't see them. But probably most importantly, but this article emphasized, which I had found interesting, was, well, you say they're not going to be, will there be sound? But it's not the sound bite exactly. It's the, this is her point. She says it's that people do react to the manner, to the dress, to the tone of voice. And you can say, well, the judges will ignore that kind of stuff. We have the press there anyway. He says, yeah, they'll ignore it until they really get bitten, when somebody decides that he's going to demonize the particular person. And that's been known to happen in the press when they disagree. And then after that, the judges, 2 or 3 of those, and they'll watch what they say. And that's a bad idea. So that was her point. I mean, Justice Scalia was joking, but nonetheless, they take our picture. When we're first appointed, the whole 9 of us get behind a black curtain. He says, actually, they take 2 pictures, one good one, one bad one. And when you write a decision they like, they run the good one, the bad one. And that's it. I thought, well, there's nothing to that, but maybe there is, you see. So we're 9 are pretty conservative on this. I mean, we didn't create this institution. We inherited one created by others.